I was aiming for another camp spot, an isolated one, but when I got there, somebody was there. So, fair ball. They got there first. It's their spot. So I came to this wreck site, just further along Highway 99, and this is going to be the spot. So I'm just sleeping under this. I'm not doing a tent tonight. Shut the thing. So it's pretty straightforward how I have it rigged up. It's all bowlines and a take on the Prusik knot. I have the center raised, so water should drain. I'll just give you, and that's where I'm going to sleep, dead in the middle. I'm probably going to have a fire right here in the little twig stove, and I brought 2 lamps this time. Other than that, I'm just going, I didn't want to show you the setup because it's been pouring rain, and it's probably not the wisest sleeping on the ground like that because I don't know which way the water will pool. But I think I got a good spot. I should be fine. And what's the worst that would happen? I'll get wet and go, yeah, that was a bad idea. Won't do it again. But here we are. I'll probably record a time lapse, actually, of me just setting up my bed mat. Just to make it faster. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I'm really liking using this Wolf and Grizzly grill, not only for a grill, but for a table. It comes in handy. Nice little table. something else that I went and got. I needed a tripod that I would actually use. I have a Manfrotto 190X Pro something, numbers on it and everything. A great tripod, but it weighs like 6 pounds, and the weight wasn't really the issue for me, it was the bulk. It's big, it's bulky, it takes up a lot of space for what it does, and I never used it. I use it home, and I'll use it when I'm trailering and I take it in the truck, but that's about it. I tried the GorillaPod. The Sony is on the GorillaPod there, and the GorillaPod's okay. I'm not a big fan of it. I find that is also a bit bulky for what it does. When the little mini tripods can do the same thing and they take up no space. So the GorillaPod, I've used it. It wasn't it has its place. Anyway, so Peak Design, of course, came out with this one. It's the carbon fiber tripod, and before you go any further, they're damn expensive. This one Canadian cost me, I'm not ashamed to say this, $950, taxes and everything. That's a lot of money for a tripod. Granted, I bought cheap tripods, and they were cheap. That's the only good thing I can say about them. Most of them wound up in the garbage. I think I gave 2 away. Yeah, so that money adds up. Anyway, I like the Peak Design. Look at it. It's not bulky. It's a little over 2 pounds. But it'll fit in my bow bag on the pack rafts, which was a big consideration for me. And other than that, it has a ball head on it. Some people don't like it. I don't know enough to be bothered by it, so it works for me. I'll use it. For me, it was all about usability and packability, and this is perfect in the bow bag. So I will take this pack rafting. And the great thing about it as well, it does everything the GorillaPod does, except I guess I could tie it onto a tree, but it's also almost a full-size tripod. So for me it works. Your mileage may vary. And yeah, I wish everything was cheaper, but that's what they were charging for it, and I was willing to pay it. And we'll see about durability. Now they say lifetime warranty, so I guess there's some comfort in that. But anyway, as far as it goes, I'm happy with it so far, and I've already used this more than my Manfrotto out camping. And that speaks volumes, because I could care less about the big tripod. It was just too much of a nuisance, and that's all it was. Anyway, enough about that. The other thing I do like about it, though, are these Arca-style base plates. So I bought the Peak Design strap for the camera. I really like these. Clip on, clip off easy. The strap's magnetic. I like it. I love it. I got the neck strap as well. I love the way it doesn't interfere with me, and I can use them or not use them, and I don't have to think about it. Anyway, I bought some of two of the clips for the backpack straps, and they come with the Peak Design plates, the Arca style plates, and I like them. Bought my Manfrotto tripod. I have 2 heads with it. One's a video head, the other is a Gitto or Gitmo or whatever it is. And of course the base plates are all different. So I was really hating switching plates. It was driving me nuts. And so I would try and get away with not using the tripod because of that alone. Anyway, I like these plates, and the Peak Design, the head on the tripod from Peak Design accepts the plates, and they accept other style Arca plates. and I can just leave the plates on. That's what I love. Look at that. I mean, what more do you need? So I'm now no longer fussing with plates. I got the Peak Design plates on everything. It's a no-brainer for me. Works for me. Again, your mileage may vary. Yes. And on that, that's pretty well all I got to say about the tripod. It's plenty stable for me. Yeah, works. I like it. Oh, there's a little Allen key tool, and they've got it in this little nifty holder. I'm tying that on to the base of this because you will lose it if you just... It's popped out on me a couple of times just moving it around in that. I just haven't... the paracord won't fit in the little hole here, so I'm just going to get some Dyneema cord or something, and just something strong with enough length to it that I can use the tool all over, and then not have to worry about losing it if it pops out. So that's an easy fix for it. But the other thing I do like is the head is incorporated. I love that. That's just one less thing for me to buy. Like my Manfrotto, I can't remember how much it was, but I bought that, then I bought the two heads with it, and it cost me a fair chunk of change. Anyway, this works for me. Oh, some people say the panning thing. Yeah, I missed the panning thing, but I can use that as is. But the other thing I figured out is that Joby head, I can get a little reducer for the base of the Joby head, and I can put an Arca plate on that, and then I can just interchange with this, and I'll have the panning function if I want it, if it's a big deal. Otherwise, I'll just suffer with that, and that's not much of a suffering you're doing. Okay, so here I am. We're going to try out the WaterLily. It's a water turbine that my lovely significant other picked up for me, and she thought I could use it, and I definitely can. So let's give this a shot and see how it works. I'll show you as I'm setting it up. Okay. Okay, that's basically it. Now, I'm not looking to lose this, so I'm going to rig up 2 lines to it. That way it'll still be there in the morning, hopefully. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it seems to be working. I don't know how long it'll take to charge that, but we'll see. It's free power, so, and you just leave it, you don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So once that battery's charged, then I'll put a battery bank on it, and I'm just going to let the battery bank go all night. I have one battery bank there that's almost dead, and it'll be interesting to see by morning how big it is. Well, not how big it is, how much power went into it. Yeah, kind of thrilled about that. So I've got to cook something to eat. I brought up a nice ribeye from Pete's Meats. Pete's Meat. Yeah, not Pete's Meats. I keep saying Pete's Meats. So I guess now it's a bit of a cooking video. And that will be cooked enough for me. Well, good morning. Had a good night's sleep. Just woke up. And so now we have to see if that WaterLily worked. Hopefully it did. I literally just woke up, so I'm a bit groggy. Nope, still only one light. Yeah, so didn't work. That's disappointing. It was plugged in, well, all night, and it didn't put any power into the battery pack. I don't know. I mean, the flow rate, that seems to me to be moving pretty consistent. Huh. That is disappointing. That's really disappointing. I mean, to me, that's a reasonable current. Oh, unfortunately, the WaterLily didn't do anything. Now, I don't know if there's a problem with this one, but yeah. That's sad. Oh well. Okay, so the WaterLily. First try, fail. Yep, anyway, breakfast time. Welcome back. Okay, so the WaterLily. A complete and utter unmitigated failure. Yeah, I was not impressed. If it couldn't work there, I've seen the videos on their site and it looked good. I mean, throw it in a creek, throw it in a stream, power everything up. But I mean that was good flow. You can't get much better than that, and it just didn't work. Now, I mean, I guess if I had to throw a bone, it's possible. It is possible. It's a faulty unit, but the lights were coming on as if it was charging, but it wasn't. I mean, and if I had to guess, I'm guessing the amperage doesn't get up high enough to charge the 3 different things I tried to charge. Now, the phone was the big thing for me. It didn't even put 1% in the phone, and I guess I had the phone on it for about an hour. That's the aluminum rods in the thing there. Yeah, I'm disappointed. And I kind of chuckled because on their ad they say tow it behind a canoe. I'd like to know how bloody fast you'd have to paddle a canoe to get that to charge anything. Now, barring if mine is not a faulty unit, but it doesn't appear to be faulty. I mean, I suppose if you got a permit to camp at the base of Niagara Falls, you might get some power out of it. But I'm rarely camping at the base of Niagara Falls. So, yeah, big fail on the WaterLily. I'll write the company and see what their suggestions are. And I will try it again in faster river. But for versatility and ease of use, I mean, that was about as good a river as you'd want to get, and or that you can easily get, and it couldn't do anything. That's a failure. And I mean, to put it in anything faster, I think you'd be risking drowning, because there are faster rivers and that, but I mean, you're starting to get into dangerous territory when you're perching on rocks trying to tie on this little thing with the Dyneema cord, and I could see people falling in, absolutely. Yeah, so no, it doesn't work. I mean, unless I'm doing something wrong. And judging by their videos and their site, I did everything they did. And the flow in that river, well, yeah, it was good. I questioned the flow, but then I realized that they supply you with a little handle that you can attach to the WaterLily and turn it by hand for emergency power, they say. Well, I mean, I had that battery pack plugged in the whole night. So I went to bed about, 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I had it plugged in before that. And I took it out of the water close to 7. I mean, there's no humanly possible way that you could twist that little handle that long for no power. It's a fail. It's a fail on the WaterLily, and I'm bummed out on that because I really was hoping that was an answer, and it's not an answer. Nope, dead weight actually. Yeah, solar panels are probably the best bet still. Now, I'll keep you guys updated on what the WaterLily guys say. Maybe there's something that I overlooked. Maybe. I doubt it. But other than that, it was a great night. I slept out under the tarp. The rain let up. It went down to 5, so it was warmish, coolish. Nothing major. And I love sleeping in that Jervin bag. Yeah. And on that note, I'm going to let you go. It's a couple hour drive now back to Vancouver. And yeah, I might turn the camera on if something exciting happens. But other than that, this was a good trip. Thanks for watching. And I feel like I'm letting anyone watching this down by having the WaterLily fail. Man, I was really rooting for it. That would have been fantastic. Throw it in the river and bango, you got power. No, you don't. Not gonna happen. Anyway, on that note, I will let you guys go, and you'll see me again. I don't think this video is going to be a very long one, so some people may breathe a sigh of relief on that. Anyway, hope everything's well on your side of the world, and yeah, bye from Be Out There.